Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I want to talk about fighting narcissism, along with taking the family and our freedom back. And why this is so important. You see, as I've mentioned before, how the West is being taken over covertly in so many different ways. That has left us all over time saying, what the living heck is going on around here? The key in all of this is to not be the boiling frog, where they just turn up the heat a little bit at a time so the frog has no idea it's being boiled to death until it's literally too late. You see, we live in a world where little by little, day by day, month by month, year by year, and decade by decade, we have been slowly and oftentimes covertly taken over. And the biggest component in this entire thing is the family system. And yes, though the family system was never perfect, and narcissism was at one time rarely talked about in regards to emotional abuse in the family home. However, because of the family structure, at least you stood a chance. You had a chance to possibly have a good life with a decent family. But those that rule us wanted to break all of that apart for a very special reason. And this is so important that you listen to this. Please listen to this. They want to indoctrinate your children. They want to teach them how to think. They want to isolate them all, so the powers that be can put in their minds what they want them to think and how they want them to act. Now think about our narcissist parents for a moment. Isn't that what they did to us? They didn't want us to know what normal looked like. They ruined our friendships. Yes, I know. Because they got narcissistic supply from it. But also they didn't want us to develop a sense of being normal. Because they knew if we figured out what normal was, we would take a look at where we were living, and who we were living with, and bolt out the door the soonest we could and never look back. People. As I've mentioned before, the narcissist's playbook our narcissist parent or parents used on us, the one your ex used on us, and the so-called friend used on us, is the same playbook the narcissists that run this world use on the masses. Look. They are narcissists. They have differences here and there. But these jokers all got the same training and are all reading off the same sheet of music. And they use this isolation tactic on your children so they don't know what normal is. And so they can feed them one spoonful of toxic information after another. So what needs to be done? Wait. Before I say what needs to be done, I want you to understand if some of these ridiculous laws are fixed or done away with, and the narcissist isn't rewarded for having children and scamming people into marriage and ripping them off blind, you will see the narcissist have no reason to have children or get married. And you will see good people stop being afraid to start a family or commit to one another. You will see children being raised by parents, not by toxic leaders, but by parents. And these children won't be easily fooled. You won't be able to program them to sell humanity down the river. But by fixing things you will see an increase in decency and a strong moral compass. Now, is fixing laws and all of that a perfect thing? No. Because you will still have narcissists and evil people. That's just life. And that includes narcissist parent or parents. But if there is a situation where you have one good person and one narcissist, and the good person gets fooled by the narcissist, so much so they commit to this person and have children with them. If they find out soon after they are with a toxic evil narcissist, they can safely and easily get away from such a situation, without the children being used as a lottery ticket by either side. And that's the key right there. Look. Most men and women in our Western world have the ability to work. And there should be no reason why one grown adult has to pay another grown adult to support their child. No matter if you are talking about money or time. And I've said it before and will say it again. If when two people enter into a family court situation, as default, even if one person is a multi-millionaire and the other person is not, they both should bear responsibility for raising their children. Now of course if one is a millionaire and they have the child in private school, that would and could be a responsibility of the able parent. But they don't need to write a check to the other parent for such schooling. The parent that is paying for it can pay the school themselves. And the other parent that isn't as well off can do what they can for that child when the child is with them or in their presence. And what will happen as a result is you will see the narcissists show who they are. Listen to what I'm telling you, people. The narcissists will show who they are. If they made such a fairness happen today, you would see children abandoned by their so-called parent because they now have to be responsible and they are no longer getting their lottery winning check. Oops. I mean child support check. You will see the parents that are trying to pretend they care, that are truly narcissists, will falter on their responsibilities. They will suddenly never have time for the child nor any money, which will show the narcissist parent for who they are and the good parent for who they are. And over a short period of time, narcissists will say this having kids thing and marriage thing isn't a good investment for them any longer. And you will quickly see their numbers drop and drop and drop. And you will see good people committing and multiplying increase. People, we owe it to ourselves to fight this thing. And how you do it is write your state representatives. You make videos and write blogs. And you do it non-stop. And you rally behind that young person in your state that has a good heart that wants to make a change and you help them get elected. Stop letting these people that don't care about you make the rules. Because that's the reason why society is where it is right now. They eroded the family. They eroded the family. Now even if we get things on track, narcissism needs to be talked about so everyone has the information on who and what they might be dealing with. But with that information being available, and laws at least on the local level being fair, and all of those that are in charge of family court are no longer holding offices, we can have a chance to instill decency into the young children's minds. We owe it to them. We do. So many of us were sleepwalking through life and at the will and let these children down. The ones that are growing up now, with this toxic sense of how things should be. Well, we need to stop failing them and ourselves and get out there and spread the word. Spread the word about narcissism. And spread the word on how relationships and children are used as lottery tickets to break the back of society. And how it must stop today. How it must stop today. Well, that's all I have for now. I do hope everyone had a very blessed day. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.